Hi, my name is Desiree Dina Coetzee. I am your micropigmentation specialist and paramedical tattooist, as well as cosmetic permanent makeup artist here in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. I recently also won an award as the best new business in Ponte Vedra Beach. What do I have to tell you today? Today, I am going to do a tattoo removal. So I can do two kinds. There's saline removal. There is also new removal called, it's a fruit acid removal. Acid is a scary name, but it's very mild. You can do it today and tomorrow you can wear makeup. So I use Isabel, who owns Angel Academy. She's in Miami area. I use her product, and if she wants to, I'll reach out to her. Maybe any of you watching can do her course and or purchase from her. So this happens in 3 steps. You will see me step 1. I am going to bring the client's skin acid down to a 2. So the pH will come all the way down to a 2. That will remove, you will see in the video, the actual pigment come out. Then I'm going to neutralize her skin with step 2. So step 2 will bring the pH back up to an 8. So usually average normal pH is a 6. I will then send her home with step 3, which she will apply for 7 days at night. And she'll sleep in it. It doesn't burn. It's not going to hurt her. She'll sleep in it. And what happens is the lymphatic drainage will grab that pigment because of this solution that she's putting on, and it will come out with her bodily functions. Usually you will urinate it out. My client I see today, she will need anything from 2 to 4 treatments. And once all the ink is gone and all the old pigment is gone, we can go in and give her gorgeous new brows. Now you will also see that as I remove her pigment, that the blue or the actual gray sometimes will turn back into brown. If she likes that, we can stop. What happens is the pigment has settled on the basal layer, and what reflects through the skin is the blue or the black, because those are the lightest particles. So I've used a lot of really big names. If you have any questions, ask below, and if you would like to do this course, reach out to me and I can put you in contact. Have a wonderful day and enjoy this video. Aftercare is a very big part of this, okay?
I'm up to the task.
I know you are. I can see. Ooh. At one stage they were brown. You can see the brown coming out. It's a little purple now. But I can see it come out.
I've never had any eyebrows my whole life.
That's okay. I can give you ones with.
It's so weird. I have so much hair everywhere else.
I can give you brows that's gonna look like go to. Okay people, you have to go the full 10 minutes. I'm going really fast, but you have to. You cannot go longer than 10 minutes. If you go longer than 10 minutes, you can damage and burn the skin. You can only go 12 minutes on if it's any skin over 40. But if it's an oily skin, if it's someone with very oily skin, and you see how lightly I go, because you have to stay by the basal layer. You cannot go deep. If you go deep, people who called me this morning wanting training, if you go deep, it's not going to work. The basal layer is the layer where this ink is lying. And the basal layer is where we want it. Because now the lymph can grab it and the lymph can take it. So I have 3 round needles, but in 3, so there's 9 needles in here. That makes it less painful for her too. The more needles, the less painful. It takes a little longer. Can you see how the color is coming out? You're wasting her money and you're wasting your time if you go too deep. Don't do it. Just don't. Keep it at 90 degrees to have contact with the skin. I post these on an educational. Is that okay with you?
Yes, yes, that's fine. This is no secret.
I'm so sorry that it's painful in the front. I know the front is painful because we're giving on there. Can you guys see there's hardly any blood? If you see too much blood, you're going too deep. Now, it could be that she forgot not to drink coffee or tea. So, but if you see too much blood, you're too deep. And I'll show you how you practice. You practice without ink or serum on your own hand, if with the glove on. If you go through the glove, you're too deep. You must be able to perform this on a glove. And you should just feel it. You should not be able to Now they say this can last in the fridge. I'm not going to use everything on her for up to a year. I don't do that. I throw it away. Don't be cheap. Rather up your price because you don't, fridges are dirty too. Not true? Were you a nurse maybe?
No.
Look how it's coming out. Can you see that?
I can't really tell because
Let me show you. Look there.
oh yeah.
Look here. Can you see? Look there. Look how the pigment is coming out. And her skin is nice and strong. She takes good care of her skin. Though I can see this already, it's burning too much, so I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna do the full 10 minutes on her. I don't want it to eat into her skin. Stop. Immediately stop. Immediately wipe it off. I'm gonna wipe it off because I don't want it too deep. We don't want it scarred. And immediately put this on. It stings, I know it stings. Tell me when it stops stinging, okay? I may do only 5 minutes on the other side. And the redness and everything should subside within 24 hours. Okay, put your numbing cream on your glove. Don't put anything in because you contaminate it. I'm gonna quickly give her some numbing because if I don't, then she's gonna feel it. Make them part of it. I'm making her work. Set that on 10 minutes, please, for the numbing. She's thinking, why is she making me work so hard? Oh, because I can. It's not ticking. This is going to be very sensitive for her because I mean, the skin is open now. She had like a mini chemical peel here now. Even though it's fruit acids, don't go use it all over your face. I have a feeling I'll see her twice. From what I can see, it looks like we will do it twice. We cannot see her before. You cannot, even if they beg, and they all beg, they're all gonna tell you they fast.
And I will beg.
You cannot see them before 6 weeks. They all call, they all beg. Nobody is patient. I'm the biggest culprit. People be very light-handed. If you're unsure if you used one of your swabs, just take a new one. They work out like 3 cents. It's not gonna kill you. I just want to wipe that off. So now the pH of the skin is going to go back to pretty close to normal again. So we brought the pH down to 2. That's low. Now we're pushing it up to 8. It should be around about 6. But it's not going to kill her. Okay, 5 more minutes. And then we do the other side. And then she'll go. So this red should all go away. There's some of the pigment already came out. Look there, that's the pigment. That's not makeup. Well, it's makeup, but it's pigment. Already came out. I could have wiped more out and forced more out, but I saw her skin was getting sensitive, so I was like a little scared to do it. Do come twice. It's already going much. So this morning, one of my colleagues told me we can mix vitamin C, like round about day 3 or 4, into the aftercare serum, and it will lighten it more. I am not going to advise anyone to do that, or I can advise you to do it, but I'm not trying it on her. I'm going to have her try it on herself. I'm going to ask her to try it on one brow, and then I want to see this for myself. I know if you take vitamin C, you heal quicker, but I'm not sure what effect it has on the kidneys, flushing out the pigment. So just letting you guys know, there's people who say we can improve this method. I think that's a little... I think that's a little blur. That's pigment gold. I can really push it out, but I don't want to because I don't want to damage. Your skin is so soft now, and I don't want to damage your skin. I know it sounds scary. That's what I do.
It doesn't scare me. I did quite a bit of reading.
Oh, you did do reading? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, yeah. And the company whose stuff I use is Angel.
I was going to ask you.
Yeah, it's Angel. She's in Boca Raton or Miami. I actually spoke to them, their trainer person too. You know what I'm saying? So I just did on my client, my beautiful client, some removal. We did 10 minutes on each brow, and then I went in with the neutralization. I'm going to show you how much came out, and I want you to look. When she came, they were not brown. They were like black, gray. Who the heck knows? They were a rainbow of millennial grays and blues. Now they are nice, and she's going to come at least twice, and then we're going to try. I think she's smart, and I think she's going to follow her aftercare. What I would want you to show, I could have put more force on removing it. You see all that? That's pigment that came out. This stuff works. This stuff is amazing. The only thing is, we will not be able to do it on eyeliner, but we can do it on brows and lips, because the eyeliner it's too close to the eyes. I don't want to, even if it's fruit acids, I would not do it. They say you can, don't. Just don't. Just listen to me. Okay, so there she is, gorgeous, and the brows are still weeping, but don't worry about that. She's going to be fine. She's not going to wash it off. Tonight she's going to wash it off and she's going to put a fresh aftercare on. So I'm going to give her a step 3 tube. However, guys, big secret. Step 2 and step 3 are exactly the same ingredients. But we're going to give her step 3 and she's going to do it for 7 days. Okay? And Jade, there you go, girl.